Ojalá estuvieras aquí para hacer esto conmigo. Oh, hello. I was not expecting you to be back so soon. How are classes today? Pendejo. Ignore him. Everyone knows he likes to pick on his students for no reason. I know it's hard, but sometimes you just need to make the best of a bad situation. The semester will be over soon enough. Oh, this? I'm just making some decorations for my room. Don't worry. I know you like having your own space, so they will not go in the main room or anything like that. They are banners for Dia de Muertos. This style is called papel picado. Dia de Muertos. It's a holiday. You must have heard of the Day of the Dead before, right? No traes. No, it's not Mexican Halloween. The only things the holidays have in common are skeletons and the fact that they happen around the same time. But they are completely different. Sorry for being so frustrated. I just get tired of explaining this all the time. And it irritates me when I see Catrinas and Catrines in the Halloween section of stores or as part of Halloween displays. Unfortunately, that is pretty much the only place I see Dia de Muertos around here. It's nothing like my hometown. Around this time of year, the entire plaza will be covered in decorations. It's beautiful. Dia de Muertos is the one night of the year that it can come visit the land of the living, at least according to tradition. So we leave out offerings for them to quench their hunger and thirst after their journeys. We also share stories about these people from when they were alive and indulge in their favorite things. Well, of course, generations of family are celebrated on Dia de Muertos, not just the ones we knew in life. And we do lots of things for it. We decorate, play music, eat lots of food, and do all kinds of things. My mama even brings the whole family out to the cemetery every year to decorate and tell stories around our ancestors' graves. Huh? Why are you sorry? How is it morbid? No, see, that's where you have it wrong. Dia de Muertos is not a mourning of death, and it's not scary either. It's a celebration of life. While there is a little bit of mourning involved, the holiday overall is a very happy one. Think of it like your Thanksgiving. Family members from all over come together to celebrate and reconnect. Only, Dia de Muertos includes family that have already passed on. Yeah, now you understand. Anyways, I need to get back to my decorations. This is going to take a while. Like I said, it's papel picado. It's a type of banner made out of tissue paper that we hang up. I do not think I'm very good at artsy things, but I wanted to make some myself this year instead of buying it. Besides, I'm not one to break from the stereotype of broke college students. This is much more economical. Well, I'm not exactly making it in the traditional way. Normally, you're supposed to use a set of chisels to cut out the small shapes, but since I need to work with what I have, I'm going to use scissors. Yeah, I suppose it's like a paper snowflake, only this is much more detailed. Lots of papel picado have more than just random shapes carved into them. They have full pictures, like calaveras, guitars, flowers, and other things. Although I am not skilled enough to make anything that detailed. I mean, I don't see why not. It will take me forever to finish this on my own. Sure, I'll teach you. First of all, you need to fold this piece of paper in half. No, not like that. The long way. Yes, perfecto. And then you fold it in half the opposite way. Next, grab one of those templates, place it on top of the tissue paper, and start drawing the outline of it. Yeah, it's simple once you know what you're doing. Now, I'm going to keep working on mine until you're done. Of course. Now you can start cutting out the paper. See, just like that. I have to admit, this is nice. You probably don't understand, but coming here has been very culturally isolating. Do not get me wrong, I am very glad for the opportunity to learn here, and I could not have done so without my family's support, but it is a bit strange to feel like such an outsider. I am not used to being the only person in the area to know about Dia de Muertos, or papel picado, or things like that. It's not necessarily bad, but it is a bit lonely, especially since so many people do not listen to me when I try to explain. Ah, Mexican Halloween. Genuinely, bro. It drives me crazy. It does not help that I have felt even more lonely ever since Dia de Muertos started coming around. I am not able to visit my family, and considering everything happening right now, I don't feel safe bringing them over here either, not even if I had the money to do so. This will be my first Dia de Muertos without them. Well, I shall not say that I will be entirely without my family. I am putting up an ofrenda, so I will still have some family over. There's not any that I can talk directly to. Oh, an ofrenda. This elder will leave offerings for our family members on. They are really quite beautiful. I should show you pictures of my family's old friends sometime. As I was saying, it's nice to be celebrating Dia de Muertos again. It makes me feel a little less homesick. And sharing it with someone entirely new to the concept, it reminds me of when I got to teach my little sister about the holiday for the first time. You may not be a child, but you are new to all this. It might as well be the same thing. If you would like, I can teach you about other Dia de Muertos traditions. There is a lot more than the basics I gave you today. Your knowledge at this point is bare bones. You don't even understand the joke. Like I said, a naive child. Do not make such a grumpy face. There is no shame in being un poco estúpido. You do not need to know. Anyways, my first one's finished. Would you like to see? Ta-da! What do you think? That is kind of you. Muchas gracias. Huh? It's not perfect, but it feels very much like home to me, and I suppose that's all that matters. Well, there is no point in waiting around. On to the next one. You know, you learn fast. For a first-timer, you could be doing much worse. That was a compliment, I promise. I am not that mean.